What's up guys, Mr. here, and the last couple of weeks I got a chance to use the iPhone 6s, which was launched in 2015. I probably thought that I would not like the phone as it's 2 years old, and as that I've used the latest Android flagship phones, but actually I was wrong. After using it for a while now, I feel the iPhone 6s is still awesome. I will tell you why. So one of the things that I do appreciate in almost all the iPhones, which you will feel right after you pick it up, is the build quality. The iPhone 6s is fully made up of aluminum. Definitely you will love it. Even though it looks exactly like the iPhone 6, the 7000 series aluminum makes it feel a lot more durable and a solid design phone. And as it is a compact phone, which has a 4.7 inch display, you can easily reach out all the corners of the phone in spite of having those huge bezels at the top and bottom. And also the iPhone 6s has the headphone jack, which the latest iPhone lacks. Overall, the phone is really well built and feels comfortable in the hand, but sometimes slippery. Now, talking about the main reason why people buy the iPhone is because of the Apple ecosystem. Basically, what Apple does is they keep everything simple, as they provide their customers the best hardware experience and the best software experience, both combined together to give the best smartphone experience. It runs on the latest version of iOS, which is the iOS 10.3.2, and also it is upgradable to iOS 11, which will be officially out soon. It has a guaranteed updates for next 2 years, which most of the Android phones never has. Now, I have to mention about the fingerprint sensor, which Apple calls it second generation Touch ID, which is ridiculously fast. Not the fastest, but it's one of the fastest sensor out there. Basically, pressing the home button unlocks the phone. You don't have to wait by holding the home button for a long time. It is a great improvement from its predecessor. And a small feature which I like is raise to wake. As the name suggests, now you can just raise your phone to wake up, which I used often rather than pressing the home button to check the time or notification. One of the technology which was introduced with the iPhone 6s in 2015 was 3D touch. Basically, the device has an extra hardware underneath display, which is pressure sensitive. You can actually peek and pop using your device. So when you are using an app which supports this feature, you can actually peek into it by pressing it with a bit of pressure to see what it is. And if you want to see it in full screen, you should press even harder to actually pop into that. And you can also use 3D touch on the home screen by 3D touching on the apps. It kind of shows up some quick actions which you can interact with. It also includes a lot more features, like you can use this while tapping, which turns your keyboard into a trackpad, though it was really useless at first, but after these years the third-party apps has taken advantage of these features Apple provides. It makes it even cooler, which overall enhances user experience. The huge upgrade from its predecessor which Apple brought was the camera. It got a bump from 8 megapixel to 12 megapixel, but there was a slight difference in photos with some extra little features like iPhotos. And the photos are kind of a bit warmer than before, and there was much detail and the image processing was fast. And also the selfie camera, which is now 5 megapixel, turned out to click better selfies with decent detail. Talking about the video, it has also got a 4K recording options. The video which was shot with this camera came out to be really smooth. So overall the camera is great. It would definitely satisfy people who uses Snapchat and Instagram much often. Now moving on to the performance. So with the combination of Apple's A9 CPU and 2GB of RAM, the iPhone 6s absolutely flies. Also the multitasking was really great considering it is a 2-year-old phone. And also you can almost play any high-intensive games available in the Play Store, as it is specifically made for the iPhone. So it's actually one of the reasons why people did not upgrade from the iPhone 6s to the latest iPhone, which is the iPhone 7. So if you decide to pick up the iPhone 6s in 2016, you'll definitely have no problem, as it performs like a breeze. And finally, talking about the price of the iPhone 6s, here in India it sells at about 35,000 for the 32GB version, which is almost 10,000 lesser than the latest iPhone 7. So if you are planning to pick up the iPhone 6s, I will give the Best Buy link in the description. Make sure to check it out. So that's my take on the 2-year-old phone, which I think is still awesome. So consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.